What is going on, everybody? The technical backpack is such a great piece of equipment in the long dark, and we want to show you exactly how to get it. First things first, you're going to be entering Ash Canyon from the Timberwolf Mountain. Just a couple of important notes before you start this 1 to 2 day journey. Make sure you have a mountaineering rope with you and bring lots of coffee. Because there are 3 locations you're going to need to climb up, you're going to want to use coffee to help reduce fatigue when climbing up the ropes. So we're coming up to our first monumental location you're going to want to find. So the first landmark that you're going to want to find is Bitter Marsh. This is where we found our mountaineering rope. The Bitter Marsh monument is really close to where you're entering Ash Canyon. You want to just pretty much come down exactly how the video shows. Kind of stay to the right of the trees and you'll come across the Bitter Marsh. After leaving Bitter Marsh, you're going to want to head towards the sound of Small Waterfalls. It's pretty much to the right of the map. If you just stay kind of to the right and head through the trees, you're going to be able to hear the water, and you're just going to want to go around those waterfalls. After passing those small little waterfalls, you're just going to want to keep going straight and follow the water. You want to stay on the river path until you make it to the Angler's Den. The Angler's Den is a good spot to stop if you need to make some food, drink some water, have a rest, or just pass time if the weather's really bad. After leaving the Angler's Den, just keep walking on the frozen path, and you're going to notice if you look a little bit up and to the left of your screen that you're going to start seeing bridges in the distance. What you're going to want to do is locate the one that is a fallen tree, not a bridge. Once you find the pathway with the fallen tree, take that pathway and go right underneath it. Once you pass under the fallen tree, you're going to end up in a section with a bunch of burnt trees. And from here, all you're going to have to do is just keep walking to the right of your screen and just keep going straight. This spot does have a moose spawn, so just be careful. But what you're looking for is a mountaineering rope hanging down from a rock cliff. This is one of 3 ropes you're going to have to climb. Because I didn't have coffee with me, I had to sleep here. And that's why the time of day changed drastically. Once you get to the top of the first mountaineering rope, go to the right. And you'll come to a clearing with a snow shelter set up and your second mountaineering rope you'll have to climb. Don't rush the journey. Take a break if you have to. Utilize what you're given. And just make sure you're not going to have any issues climbing these ropes. They are pretty long. They do have ledges, but nonetheless, just be careful. This is the second of 3 mountaineering ropes you'll have to climb. We did make a stop on this ledge just really quickly to regenerate our fatigue bar. Once you make it to the top of this rope, if you just go to the right once more and walk in a little bit further, you're going to see your 3rd mountaineering rope on the left-hand side. This climb is really long, so make sure that you aren't super tired. Drink coffee, take a break on the ledge, do what you have to do to make sure that you can climb this rope. It is really long.
That should help warm things up.
Once you make it to the top of the 3rd mountaineering rope, you're going to go to the right of the rope once more and keep walking. You're going to find a rock face that you can deploy a mountaineering rope, and as long as you have a mountaineering rope, you're going to be able to throw this rope on top of this rock and be able to climb down. The weather was really bad when we did this, so it's hard to kind of see where you're going after you climb down this rope, but there's a mining camp to the left, and if your weather is better, it's going to be so obvious to see where you have to go after you look over the edge. Once you've made it to the mining camp, all you have to do is enter the cave, and the cave is very linear. Loot everything that you need to.
Not sure why I feel so tired.
One thing we do want to point out though is there's very, very cold water. So we suggest taking off your pants, your shoes, and your socks when you run through this, just to make sure they're not going to freeze, and then put them on after you get out of the water.
Freezing water.
Right beside this workbench, you're going to find yourself a set of crampons, the technical backpack, and probably a couple other various pieces of equipment, food, or drinks. Congratulations, you now have yourself a technical backpack. This will give you a 5 kilogram boost, and it does not take an equipment spot or an accessory slot. It is just a passive boost to your character. Last but not least, in order to get out of this cave, you're going to just want to take this pathway up. Follow the linear path in order to get out of the cave. Once you're out of the cave, just head towards the mountaineering rope to climb down. This will bring you back to the spot with the snow shelter. Then you're just going to have to take that one other mountaineering rope down, and that'll bring you back to pretty much where those burnt trees were. Retrace your steps back to Timberwolf Mountain, and you're good to go. Your feedback matters to us. If this video helped you get the technical backpack, we'd love to know. Drop a like and subscribe to the channel for many more game guides and tip videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Enjoy that backpack.